How's it going out there, YouTubers? Cyberneck Shark here with another new movie review for you. So let's go right into this review and see what's about. So I just got done watching a horror drama film that came out in 2016 over in France called Raw. Now, Raw is considered over here this huge successful horror drama film, and it was considered like such an amazing film by Sundance and etc. etc. Now, this film is directed by Julia Ducournau. Now, Julia Ducournau really hasn't done anything else big mainstream over here, but she has done a few other films over her native land. Also in France and Belgium and just, several other countries over by Europe. A couple other films that she's actually directed. She did a short film in 2011 called Junior. Now, Junior also starred one of the gals that's the main character in the Raw film. And it actually won some kind of independent award for like best short too as well. She also did another film, which was a telefilm for television over in Europe, called Manage as well. I don't know too much about that at all, but I do know that she actually directed a segment of it and was a co-director. Now, this film is very interesting and very different. I was really kind of blown away with how they took it to a certain level, or how they try to make some kind of like horror film that they think is very scary, when the whole time I'm pretty much just laughing at the film, or just looking at it going, huh? But this film has a decent cast. I mean, the cast that was in it wasn't too bad. I didn't think they were that bad or, anything of greatness, but they also didn't do a bad job. Now, this film stars a actress named Garance Maillard. Now, she hasn't been in a ton of films, not a lot of things, because she's really young. But she has been acting since 2011. But this film is pretty much her like big ticket film. The few other films that she has been in are, one of them is actually the short that the director of Raw directed as well. They have worked together before. She was in that film. But then she was also in another film that was kind of like a short type of film, and it's called It's Not a Cowboy Film. And that's really her only other credit. She's done a little bit of like TV over in Europe here and there, but that's pretty much it. And she was decent in the film. She was interesting. She played the part very interestingly. She was pretty decent for her age, I feel. Definitely, something that I can see her doing more of. I can see her doing more horror films. Definitely an actress on the rise that I feel that if she gets over here and does some more English-speaking films, or even in France or Belgium or wherever she wants to make films, I feel that she has the potential to be a really good actress. And she was okay in the film. I feel that majority of the film, though, all you really saw of her was her butt. Honestly, I'm watching this film and I swear there was more of her butt in the view than her face or any other part of her body. And I was kind of like going, where's the camera going with this? I'm confused. Is this movie about her, butt, or what's going on? You know what I mean? The other actress in this movie is a actress that's been around for a little bit, and her name is Ella Rumpf. Now, Ella Rumpf has been in a few other films, one particularly that came out this year and one that came out a couple years ago. One of the films that she was in that came out a couple years ago was called War. Now, this is a drama film that was actually another short that was brought to the one of the foreign film festivals, and also one of the ones that was actually put into the running to be Best Foreign Picture for the Academy Awards as well for 2014. But this was like I said, a short film drama that was based kind of on occurrences that were happening over in the land. I didn't see it, but I heard it's an interesting film and an interesting short film. She also was in another film that's coming out this year, or has already come out this year, called Tiger Girl. And I'm not too sure about this film either, what it's about. But from my understanding, she plays a character named Tiger. And it's kind of like based off of like the like Asian video game type of game, where she plays like this person in this group that goes around and fights people and stuff. Or that's the idea I got from seeing what I have seen of it, or what I've read about it actually. But other than that, she really hasn't been in too many other things. A lot of foreign films has been the other ones that she's been in over the years. But her character in the film was quite interesting too as well. It was very interesting. Being the older sister of the main character in this film is basically what she played. And she basically has the same problem as her sister, but is more in tune with it and is dealing with it more because the sister hasn't really dealt with it yet, hasn't come upon her, and they're trying to work it out with each other, but really are kind of fighting each other a little bit too at the same time, because they're like, why didn't you tell me this? Why did you do this? Etc. Etc. And so her character playing the older sister was kind of fun. She did a decent job. Definitely, I wouldn't say any of these acting credits in this film were Academy worthy of any sort, or considered one of the best films of 2017, I feel. Not at all. But it was definitely an interesting film to watch. I'm glad I watched it, so I could say I've seen it and, see what, progressive filmmaking is going on these days and see what people are viewing as entertainment. But I really feel that this movie was nothing but about naked women, really. I mean, I feel there was more nudity in this film than there was in a porno, I feel. The constant, going back and forth, and I'm like, it's like, oh, this portion's going on, and then all of a sudden, naked women. This portion's going on, all of a sudden, sex scene. It was just, I feel it was unnecessary for the plot and for the film, and could have been dealt with better, I feel. I have nothing against it. I mean, what straight man doesn't like naked women? But at the same time, when you're thinking about films or wanting to be entertained, you want to be entertained and not be like sitting there going, what does this have to do with the film? You know what I mean? So at the same time, I think it just was unnecessary for the film. Other than that, I mean, no big deal. But at the same time, I feel that the movie could have progressed faster, or could have had more dealing with the actual horror aspect of the film, I feel. So if you're not familiar with what Raw is about, basically what it is this girl is a vegetarian and comes to discover that she really likes actual meat and eats meat in any sort of form of way, including humans. And basically the movie is about her coming to understand this craving that she's having and having to deal with it, and her sister helping her with it and helping her sister. And basically the outcome of what goes on with her discovering that she has this desire, basically. So, I mean, all in all, it was an okay film. It wasn't bad, super bad, but at the same time, I don't think it was anything great or good. Definitely in the middle, mediocre for me. So I give this one 5 Golden Movie Boxes up. Definitely would recommend people to check it out for yourself to see what it's about. What all is involved with it, what it is that makes it such interesting or considered such a great film. It's definitely different, definitely interesting. Just like every other foreign film, most foreign films are very different than Americanized versions of films. So it was definitely fun seeing a foreign film and seeing their thinking process of making a movie. So it was very, very good. And it was interesting, too, because at the same time, this was directed by a woman, too. So it was interesting to see her take on what type of horror film she likes. So that was really an awesome thing, too. So it was really great to see her trying to break out and make a different type of horror film. So that's it for this movie review, folks. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and thank you all those that are subscribers. As always, keep your eyes out for any new or older videos you might not have seen yet. And also, please check down that link down below. It's about an awesome monthly subscription called Horror Pack, which is what better month to start a horror pack than October, when horror movies are this month's movie scheme. This awesome program is an awesome, like I said, monthly program that comes right to your door. And it's either 4 DVDs or 4 awesome Blu-rays of awesome horrorness. And also, there's only limited editions in these boxes sometimes that only are exclusive to the awesome horror pack. So if you're interested, let me know down in the comments and I'll send you a link for a awesome discount on your first month as well. So if you're interested, yeah, hit that link below, people. Let's check it out. It's really awesome. And as always, catch you next one.